25 minutes left. That's all. 25 minutes, and everything will be different. Archangel Michael is begging you, yes, begging, not commanding this time. Because this isn't a moment of war. This isn't a moment of discipline. This is a moment of miracles. A miracle that has your name written on it, hidden in a sacred vault for centuries. And now that vault is unlocking. But there's one instruction: don't speak of this miracle to anyone until it happens. Because if you do, the enemy who has been watching from the shadows will try to ruin it before it fully blooms. Michael saw it. He saw it happen before your eyes even opened this morning. He stood by the door of heaven, wings wide open, weeping tears of golden light. He wept not because of fear or sadness, but because for the first time in years, you were about to see what you never thought possible. And yet, with trembling hands, Michael whispered, "Will they open it in time? Will they ignore me again?" He wept because your window of divine shift is only 25 minutes wide. After that, the doors will close until the next sacred cycle, which could be months, or worse, never again in this lifetime. You've been chosen because of what you endured in silence. The nights you collapsed on your knees with no one watching. The moments you forgave without being asked. The countless betrayals you held without retaliation. God took note. Not a single moment of your loyalty to heaven went unseen. That's why today is not random. It's not a coincidence. It's calculated. Chosen. It is sacredly scheduled. The miracle coming in 2 minutes has a timer on it. A countdown that began the day you were born. And now, the hourglass is nearly empty. Your name is echoing in the heavens right now. 1,000 angels are circling your energy. Michael is the commander, but there are many more involved. Raphael is attending to your heart, he knows how it's been shattered. Gabriel is carrying this message as fast as light to your soul. Uriel is clearing the path of confusion. They are all here, because you are the chosen one in this very moment. Someone tried to delay this. That's the part you never knew. There was a contract, a spiritual sabotage written by someone who once smiled at you but secretly wished for your fall. They were jealous, envious of your light. They knew this miracle was coming for you since years ago, and they did everything to delay it. The pain you've suffered, the rejections, the betrayals, the missed opportunities, many of them were attacks sent to keep you from this moment. But Michael protected you. He blocked 90% of them. The rest you were allowed to experience, not to break you, but to shape you. You think you're tired? You're not tired. You're being reborn. You feel like giving up? That's the enemy whispering one last time before they lose you forever. They know that once this miracle lands in your hands, they'll never be able to touch you again. That's why they're panicking. That's why they've caused confusion lately. That's why people around you have suddenly changed, gone cold, or begun to act strangely. It's spiritual warfare in disguise. And you're winning. But only if you open this message fully. Michael says you need to remember something now. There was a moment in your past, a time when you almost drowned emotionally. You might not even remember it clearly. But heaven does. That day, your spirit fractured. God marked that day with a seal and promised to send you something so powerful it would repair every broken piece. That promise is coming alive now. But you must be still, listen, and obey this timing. You have exactly 23 minutes left. And in 2 minutes, the miracle will begin to show signs. These signs will come in strange ways. A sudden chill in the room. A call from someone unexpected. A flicker of light. A word you overhear. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. Michael says, do not ignore them. What is this miracle? It's not just money. Though abundance is coming. It's not just healing. Though your body will feel lighter. It's not just love. Though someone's heart is turning toward you at this very moment. It's a combination. A holy convergence. Everything that was delayed is about to rush toward you like a wave. And the most unbelievable part? It's not just about you. Your miracle will bless others too. That's why it's so urgent. There's a child crying in spirit, connected to your destiny. This child hasn't been born yet or may be far from you physically. But your miracle will open a door that protects and provides for that child. That's how big this is. The ripple effect of your obedience will stretch for generations. Michael wants you to do something. Right now. In this moment. Quiet your thoughts. Still your heart. Close your eyes for 30 seconds after you read this paragraph. And whisper this. I receive. I open. I allow. I trust. I will not delay. I accept the miracle you have stored for me. I protect its arrival with my silence and my faith. I will not tell anyone unless instructed. I know I am chosen. I know it is time. Now open your eyes. Something has already shifted. You may not see it instantly. But in exactly 2 minutes, you will feel it. The energy around you will change. That pain in your chest. It'll feel lighter. That fear in your stomach. It'll calm. That anxiety around your future. It will be replaced with certainty. Because your spirit will remember what your mind has forgotten. This was always part of the plan. The angels have surrounded your home. Not just metaphorically. They are in formation, guarding your gates, protecting your sleep, hovering over your doorposts. If you could see what Michael sees, you would never fear again. He has personally stationed a divine guard around you, because he knows who's been watching. The enemy thought they could sneak in one last time. They're planning something. But God already ruined their plans. Your miracle is arriving early just to throw off their timing. That's how strategic heaven is. You may feel like crying right now. That's not weakness. That's release. Let it happen. Every tear you cry is watering the soil where your miracle will bloom. Let them fall. Let them baptize your breakthrough. God wants to remind you, He has not forgotten a single promise He made to you. Not one. Even the ones you forgot. The ones you thought were lost in time. They are written, archived. And this very moment is fulfilling one of them. Michael says there is someone who has been thinking of you intensely. They don't know why. But suddenly, your name keeps entering their spirit. This person is part of your miracle. They are being guided to reach out. Don't panic when they do. It's divinely orchestrated. It will feel surreal, but it's real. Let them come. There's also someone who has blocked your miracle in the past, someone who gossiped, who sent ill intentions, who tried to shut doors behind your back. Heaven is dealing with them now. You won't need revenge. You won't need explanations. God is removing them from your path quietly. Trust it. Exactly 19 minutes remain. You have one more instruction. Do not overthink what's about to happen. Do not question it. Do not analyze it. Miracles are not understood before they arrive. They're recognized by the peace they bring. Michael says you've waited long enough. The portal is open. You have been tested more than most. And now, your reward is no longer a maybe, it's a divine certainty. The clock is ticking, not to scare you, but to awaken you. You must be ready. No distractions. No doubts. Just readiness. In the silence that follows this message, stay aware. Keep your spirit open. Watch for the signs. Trust your instincts. Your intuition is being amplified now. You'll feel drawn to say no to certain people. You'll feel guided to clean a space, to write something down, to cancel an event, to change your path slightly. These are nudges from the divine. Follow them. Michael is smiling now. He can feel you're finally listening. He says your name has been approved on a list. Yes, heaven keeps records. And your name just moved from waiting to receiving. There's one last thing. You are not crazy for feeling like something big is about to happen. You are prophetic. Your spirit saw it coming before your mind did. That's why you've felt restless lately. That's why you've been feeling disconnected from people and situations that once felt comfortable. Because your spirit is preparing to ascend. You're not just receiving a miracle. You're becoming one. When you walk into rooms after this shift, people will sense something. Some will be drawn to you. Others will avoid you. Both are signs. The ones who draw closer are aligned with your new chapter. The ones who turn cold were never meant to stay. You don't need to convince anyone. Your energy will speak for you. Your life will be the proof. Your peace will be the evidence. The miracle is almost here. Don't tell anyone. Don't delay. Don't doubt. You're not late. You're exactly on time. Michael is no longer begging. He's rejoicing. The shift has begun. Open your heart. Watch what happens next. God says, 25 minutes left. Archangel Michael is begging you. Heaven is trembling with the urgency of what is unfolding. There's something moving so fast right now, unseen but destined for your eyes only. You were not meant to see this earlier. That was divine delay. But now, it has reached your soul's appointed time. This miracle is just 2 minutes away, and it will not wait. This message isn't random. It was written for your soul before your birth. Heaven has stored it in sacred fire until today. Until right now. Michael is kneeling before the throne of God, trembling, tears falling into the celestial rivers because of how long you've waited in confusion. Michael cried out, "Father, please, let them see this now. Open their heart. Break every veil. Let them know the war they are in. Let them know what's coming. Let them finally know who they are." And God said, "Tell them. Whisper it through thunder. Shake the clock if you must. But they must open this now. They must not miss it." You have been walking around with half of your power locked behind lies spoken about you. You have been trained to doubt the miracles meant to chase you. You have been taught to apologize for being chosen. But now, the angel is standing at your door with a glowing scroll. It is sealed with heaven's fire. And it has your name carved into it. You may not see it with human eyes, but your soul does. That's why your heart is pounding faster right now. That's why you feel that pressure in your chest. That is the miracle approaching. It's as if the entire spiritual realm is moving into position, wings brushing against reality, time bending slightly around you. 25 minutes. That's how long before something irreversible starts. something sacred, something no one can steal. But only if you don't close your heart. The moment you read this line, you are being marked again, sealed, anointed, surrounded by more than you can imagine. But the battle is also intensifying. There is something, someone, who doesn't want you to read another word. They are afraid. They know what happens when you believe what God is saying. They know who rises when you finally remember. You weren't supposed to survive what you've been through. You weren't supposed to still be here. But God intervened in ways you didn't even see. That time you almost gave up. That night your body felt weak, and the thoughts tried to drown you. Heaven held your soul upright. Michael himself stood by your side, sword drawn, invisible to the world, but roaring in the spirit realm. That's why you're still breathing. You're not lucky. You're chosen. Now the time has come. God says, don't wait for someone else to believe in you. They are blind to your calling because it's not theirs to carry. You were not created to blend in. You were crafted in the silence of divine thunder. Every strand of your being was spun in glory. The delay was never a denial. It was construction. God wasn't ignoring you. He was building the road under your feet, brick by miracle brick. But now the road is finished. And the angels are watching. A divine miracle is just seconds from your spirit. Don't tell anyone what you're feeling right now. This is holy. This is between you and heaven. If you try to explain this to someone who isn't anointed to walk in your story, they will mock the very thing God is using to raise you. That's why Michael begged God not to allow this message to fall into wrong hands. Only your soul was given access. Only your fingerprints could open the scroll. That's why you feel this message is speaking directly to you. Because it is. Listen carefully. There is someone who has been watching you from the shadows of jealousy. They pretended to celebrate you, but their heart was cursing your name. Every time you were about to rise, something pulled you back. It wasn't coincidence. It was sabotage, spiritual sabotage, masked as friendship. But God says the veil has ripped. The deception is over. This person's identity is about to be exposed. Not by confrontation, but by consequence. Heaven is rearranging their access to you. There will be a shift so sudden, even you will wonder how it happened. But it's not yours to fix. It's divine intervention. There's more. A hidden inheritance, something that was rightfully yours, was blocked. Stolen. Delayed. Someone made a deal in secret to keep you out of the blessing. But heaven saw it. And God has declared restoration. You will receive something that was never in your bank account, never in your address, never in your mailbox, but it belonged to you in the heavens. And now the earth must release it. But here's what the enemy is trying: distraction. You are being surrounded by noise, false urgency, and emotional storms not meant for you. This is the devil's tactic, to make you question your alignment, to make you doubt if you really heard God. But you did. And that's why the enemy is terrified. He knows what happens when you stop second-guessing and start walking like the miracle already happened. You become unstoppable. You become untouchable. Michael is roaring right now. The angels have encircled your location. Wherever you are reading this from, there is an angel behind you, one beside you, and one ahead of you. They are moving debris. They are removing blockages. They are silencing curses. The air around you is thick with breakthrough. Every spiritual ear is hearing this shift. Demons are panicking, because you just stepped into your authority. There is someone in a high position, someone wealthy, someone powerful, who is about to hear your name for the first time. And when they do, a door you've been knocking on for years will open without you touching it. It will feel like a mistake. It will feel like they picked the wrong person. But no, it's divine placement. They were looking for you. They just didn't know your name until heaven whispered it. But you must obey this instruction: say nothing to the wrong people. Silence is protection. Not everyone deserves access to your becoming. Some people are only comfortable with your broken version. They won't recognize you in your healed form. That's why God kept you hidden. That's why you felt isolated. You weren't rejected, you were preserved. Your name is being called in rooms you've never entered. And in 2 minutes, yes, literally, the shift begins. You will feel it. It might be a vibration in your spirit, a sudden wave of emotion, or a tingling in your hands. That's the angel touching you, marking you, confirming this word. Don't ignore it. Don't brush it off. This is sacred timing. You've been under spiritual surveillance. Heaven has watched every tear, every betrayal, every insult you swallowed in silence. And God is not mocked. The repayment is not only coming, it's coming multiplied. But here's what you don't know: your pain birthed a portal. Every suffering was a seed. And now, the harvest is overdue. The angels have been shouting, "It's time. It's time. It's time." You are not who you were. You are not what they said. And you are not alone. There is a version of you in the spirit realm that is radiant, undeniable. Heaven sees it. And now, that version is about to be seen on earth. That's why the urgency. That's why the pressure. Labor pains always precede birthing. But this isn't a normal birth. This is a supernatural unveiling. A revealing. God is about to show the world who you are. But don't try to speed it up. Don't panic. Let it unfold. Let God finish. He knows what He's doing. You're not late. You're right on time. And in these final 25 minutes, all the resistance is about to break. Every opposing force will be silenced. Because Michael is not asking anymore, he's declaring. He's drawing his sword. He's surrounding your next 24 hours with divine fire. God says, "My child, you doubted me because you didn't understand the delay. But I was working in dimensions you couldn't see. I was untying knots from your past, breaking generational chains, and creating a space clean enough for your blessing to land. Now the space is ready. Now your heart is aligned. So now, I'm moving. Your name will be honored again. Your tears will become testimonies. The places where you were mocked will become the stages where you are celebrated. And the people who walked away will see you rise, and regret their departure. But you will not be bitter. You will be too busy glowing in grace. Michael is watching. God is watching. The enemy is trembling. And you are seconds away from the miracle they said would never happen. Open your heart. Don't say a word. Just breathe. And watch. Because this isn't just a message. It's the beginning. God says, this message is not an accident. This is not something you randomly stumbled upon. You are not here by coincidence. You were called, summoned, chosen. Heaven has stirred something in the universe to reach you now, in this exact moment, because there is something very sacred unfolding for you. Archangel Michael has been sent by the Heavenly Father to stand right next to you, unseen but present, his wings wrapped around your spirit, whispering into your heart, "Please, my child, do not ignore this moment. You don't have much time. Only 25 minutes left. Something that has never happened before is coming to you in 2 minutes. You are chosen to receive it. You cannot miss this. You may not fully understand it yet, but heaven has been watching your steps, your prayers, your pain, and your silence. The tears you cried when no one was looking, the nights you sat alone wondering why everything feels delayed, why everyone else gets their miracle while yours feels stuck. But God was never ignoring you. Every second, every sigh, every unanswered prayer was being recorded by angels. Every struggle you went through became the very key to unlock the gates of this moment right now. God says, don't tell anyone. This miracle is between me and you. It's personal. It's divine. It's encoded with your name. Even if others tried to take it, they couldn't, because it would never open for them. This message, this promise, this miracle, is spiritually fingerprinted to you. You're not being told this to feel overwhelmed. You're being told because time is thinning, and heaven has prepared something that will shift everything. That broken relationship? Restoration is coming. That financial struggle? A turnaround is written in the scroll of your destiny. That unanswered question in your soul, about your purpose, about why you're still here, about why certain people left, will be answered by God Himself through what is about to be revealed. Michael is not speaking in riddles. He is begging because he knows what's coming. He knows what was almost stolen from you. He knows what the enemy tried to hide from you. He knows the woman who tried to delay your blessings. He knows the man who pretended to be loyal while secretly laughing when you failed. And he knows that their laughter is about to turn into stunned silence, because God is flipping the script. There is a scroll in the hands of the angels right now, sealed in gold, and as you are reading this, that scroll is being opened by Archangel Michael himself. Inside it is a divine instruction written by the Most High, declaring, "This child shall see the impossible become possible. This child shall receive the miracle others said could never happen. This child shall walk through fire and come out unharmed, for I the Lord am with them." You are that child. You are the one God has anointed. And even when you doubted yourself, heaven never doubted you. You're safe. You're protected. You're chosen. God says, "I know it's been hard. I know you've wanted to give up. I know you've questioned why you had to carry so much pain. But my child, I was always with you. I counted your every tear. I whispered your name into the winds. I planted angels near your bed when you were too weak to pray. And now I'm bringing the answer. There is someone, a stranger you don't even know, who is about to be moved by divine instruction to bless you. This person is not ordinary. They are spiritually tied to your breakthrough. For days now, this person has been feeling drawn to do something that doesn't make sense, something big, something bold. What they don't know is that this instruction came from God as a reward for your unwavering heart. God says, "Yes, I saw you when no one else did. I saw how you helped others even when you were struggling yourself. I saw how you loved people who didn't love you back. I saw how you forgave, even when you had every reason not to. And because of that, heaven's vault is opening on your behalf." The reason Archangel Michael is weeping now, pleading, is because you are so close, and yet the enemy is trying to distract you. Right now, the forces of darkness are hoping you will scroll away from this message. That you will forget. That you will brush it off as fantasy. But your spirit knows better. Your soul is being stirred because this is real. You were led to this for a reason. You have 25 minutes. A spiritual portal is open. And in 2 minutes, something is going to shift in the realm you cannot see yet. You may feel heat in your chest. You may feel tingling in your hands. You may suddenly feel tears without understanding why. That's not coincidence. That's divine contact. Michael says, the miracle is not just something you receive. It's something that's been following you. It was blocked before. It was locked in spiritual delay. But now it has found you, and it's begging to be let in. And it will come in silence. You won't hear trumpets or see lightning in the sky. It will come through a phone call. An unexpected message. A financial breakthrough. A healing you thought was impossible. A sudden shift in someone's heart who had turned cold to you. A door you gave up on knocking, suddenly opening. It's coming. And the enemy is trembling. Because once it lands in your life, nothing will remain the same. You will be transformed. People will ask you, how did this happen? And you won't be able to explain. Because it won't make earthly sense, but it will make divine sense. God is asking you now to prepare. Not by doing something huge. Not by announcing it to the world. But by doing one thing, believing. Quietly. In your heart. Without questioning. Without hesitation. Just say, Lord, I believe. I trust you. Even when I don't see it, I know you are working. God says, you have just activated the miracle. This is a sacred moment. Angels are in position. The heavens are watching. Your name has been announced in the courts of heaven, and what was denied to others is being handed to you. Not because you begged. Not because you are perfect. But because your heart never gave up. Archangel Michael has fought battles for you that you'll never know about. He's blocked car accidents, delayed betrayals, covered your name in meetings where you were being attacked spiritually, and today he says, this child must receive what is theirs. This child must rise. And so, the clock is ticking. 25 minutes. Then 20. Then 10. But in just 2 minutes, your name will be whispered into the spirit of the one who will help you. You won't need to find them. They will find you. They may not even know why. But God will push them toward you like wind pushes a boat toward shore. You are that shore. You are that promise. You are that testimony in the making. Heaven doesn't need loud thunder to bless you. Sometimes the loudest miracles come in stillness. So breathe. Trust. Stay open. Pray. God says, I will show you that I am the Lord. I will show you that your suffering had purpose. I will show you that I have always seen you. I will reward you in the presence of those who abandoned you. Do not run from this. Do not hide from this. Do not let your doubts speak louder than your faith. God says, this is your moment. This is your time. Watch what I do. Watch how I lift you. Watch how I bless you in secret and in public. Archangel Michael is no longer silent. He is standing at your side, holding the miracle with trembling hands, begging you with the voice of eternity, please open your heart. This is the final moment. We have waited lifetimes for this. Let it in. Let it begin. And so, it begins. In 2 minutes. The clock is moving, and heaven is holding its breath. 1 minute down. 1 minute left. You may not hear it with your physical ears, but in the spirit realm, a divine countdown has begun. Archangel Michael stands at the edge of your breakthrough, his eyes glowing with sacred fire, his sword drawn not in violence but in protection. Around you, the atmosphere is changing. You may not feel it, but light is gathering, shadows are parting, and the chains that once wrapped around your destiny are beginning to snap, one by one. God says, this miracle is not delayed. It's not on hold. It's arriving now. Not tomorrow. Not someday. Now. The door that was sealed has been commanded to open, and not even 10,000 demons could stop it. You see, the reason this message found you is because heaven needed your agreement. Heaven needed your yes. Miracles are not forced, they're received. And now that you've opened your spirit, said yes in your heart, something ancient has been activated. A contract that was signed in the heavens before you were even born is now coming into manifestation. The pain you've gone through? It wasn't for nothing. It was birthing something no eye has seen. And now, as the final seconds pass, the heavens declare, it is done. Michael lowers his wings, eyes soft with the beauty of the miracle about to unfold. You stayed faithful, he whispers. Even when it hurt. Even when no one saw. Even when you begged for a sign and got silence instead. You still held on. And now, God is answering loudly. You may not feel different yet. You may still be sitting in the same room. But everything has changed. The spiritual atmosphere has shifted. Your name has been placed in someone's heart who has the authority to lift you. Your file has been moved to the top. Your case, your request, your prayer, has been stamped with divine approval. You are not forgotten. You were never forgotten. God says, I am the God of right timing. And now is your time. Now is your miracle. Now is your shift. You may start noticing signs, little things. A stranger's smile that feels too intentional. A phone ringing at the exact right moment. A dream you can't shake. A sudden sense of peace where there used to be anxiety. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations. Heaven is now communicating with you in quiet ways, because the loud miracle is already on its way. God says, "My child, I am dispatching answers. I am sending angels with keys. The prison doors in your life are opening. Chains are falling. You will walk out free from everything that once enslaved you. That pain in your heart, healing is coming. That fear of lack, provision is coming. That confusion about your purpose, clarity is coming. That person you've been waiting for, the one whose heart seems torn, distant, or confused, God is whispering into their soul right now. He is not forcing them, but He is guiding them. The battle is not just around you, it's inside them, and heaven is intervening. Michael has seen the struggle. He has seen the nights you prayed for someone to understand you. For someone to just choose you. And He is carrying your heart to God's throne right now. God says, "I will not let your heart be wasted. I will not let your love be ignored. I will send to you a heart that mirrors my own. One that sees you the way I do." You are not asking for too much. You are asking for the right thing. And heaven is answering. Some of you reading this have been asking for signs. Here it is. This is your sign. That door that keeps closing on you. It wasn't rejection, it was redirection. That job that slipped away. It wasn't failure, it was protection. That person who left. It wasn't punishment, it was preparation. You are being aligned for something you couldn't handle before. But now, you're ready. You've been tested, refined, strengthened, matured. Now, your miracle won't destroy you, it will elevate you. God says, you were not being punished. You were being prepared. You were not being ignored. You were being positioned. Heaven has not been silent. Heaven has been working in secret. Like a master artist painting a masterpiece in the shadows, and now the curtain is being pulled back. Get ready. In the coming days, doors will open. Words will be spoken that change everything. Hidden things will be revealed. Secrets that blocked your blessings will be exposed. People who misjudged you will suddenly understand you. People who walked away will try to return, but by then, you will already be walking with angels. You are not ordinary. You are not forgotten. You are not cursed. You are blessed. You are called. You are covered. God says, I placed greatness inside you. I placed endurance, favor, and divine wisdom. You are not a mistake. Every scar is a chapter in a book I wrote for my glory. Archangel Michael is now stepping back, but he is not leaving. He is staying near you through the coming days. He will fight off the distractions. He will shield your spirit. He will protect your path. But you must listen. Don't go back to what you left behind. Don't return to the person who betrayed you just because you feel lonely. Don't open the door again to what God shut to protect you. This is a new beginning. A sacred start. You have outgrown old pain. You have outgrown small thinking. You have outgrown fake love. Now God is bringing real love. Real provision. Real power. God says, watch what happens when you trust me fully. When you stop begging people and start believing me. When you stop explaining yourself and start expecting miracles. Because they are coming. They are on their way. The angels are already rejoicing. The scroll is open. The door is unlocked. And heaven is singing your name. You are chosen. You are seen. You are ready. Don't look back. Just believe. And walk into it. If you believe in God, type Amen.